Hi, my name's Gina, and thanks again for visiting the website and wanting to get some more information about my work with transgender people. Just a little self-revealing tale about myself. Many years ago, I was hired by a mental health agency here in San Francisco to be their transgender specialist, a psychotherapist, working with trans folks. And my first day on the job there was my first day coming out as a trans woman myself. And although I'd had many years of experience as a psychotherapist and counselor, have done a lot of work in the field, it was my first day coming out. And so my work in the trans community is very intimately tied to my own personal journey. And wanted to just let people know that are contemplating that journey or have been on that journey and are looking for a like-minded spirit to work with them that have been in a lot of places that trans people have been in. And I know what you're going through, or I probably know some of what you're going through. Transgender is an umbrella term. The most basic way of thinking about it is if you look up all the words in the dictionary with trans in the word, those words like transference or transformation or transportation all imply change or movement or journey. So at its most basic, transgender simply means journey or movement or change around gender. As an umbrella term, it encompasses a wide variety of experiences from folks who are wanting or contemplating or planning or have had gender reassignment surgery and hormones and things like that, to cross-dressers, to genderqueer people, and I'll be talking about genderqueer people in my work with genderqueer folks in a separate video. And I want to talk to you a little bit today about my work with trans folks. As I said, I started working in the field maybe about 12, 13, 14 years ago. I've worked with hundreds of trans women and trans men. One of my most proud work experiences was the 5 years I spent both creating and managing the Transgender Recovery Project at Walden House, the first residential treatment program for trans folks in the United States. And I got a lot of experience there. I was really impressed with the resiliency, the strength of trans people who came from all over the country, just as I did, to come to San Francisco and sometimes to come directly into my program to work on healing and recovery from substance abuse and trauma, depression, anxiety, family rejection. And I was also impressed and humbled and saddened by the amount of wounding that trans people have to go through, both in terms of transphobia in the wider culture, and then the ways that we internalize that transphobia and then wound ourselves in any number of ways. I've learned a lot, and in my psychotherapy practice, I'm committed to helping my brothers and sisters on the path. I work with folks contemplating gender transition, folks in early transition dealing with issues of coming out to self, family and friends. I do a lot of work with transition in the workplace, and both supporting my clients and working with employers around information needed to facilitate healthy transition. I'm available to write letters for physicians and others, documenting real-life tests and the need for next steps in terms of medical interventions. And, the bottom line is trans people are people. And so trans folks experience the same mental health concerns, the same life stressors and challenges as anyone else. And part of the reason that trans people come into therapy has nothing to do with being transgender, just normal issues and concerns of daily life. And I'm here to provide support, encouragement, guidance, facilitation on the road. I think being transgender is an amazing thing. It's an amazing journey. Being trans has a lot to teach the wider community about taking stewardship or ownership of one's life and actually taking the risk to create the life that one really wants to have and one knows inside themselves to be the most authentic life possible. And I love the work and I love the experience. If any of this sounds like something that you're interested in, if this is some of the help that you might be looking for, I encourage you to call me or email me and see about setting up an appointment to see if we might do some fruitful work together. So thanks again, and take care, and hopefully, if it's the right thing, our respective journeys will cross and we'll have a chance to meet.